Hey guys, you're watching Core Games, and we're back in my Prison Architect series, episode 3 now. If you're new here, this is my prison. We've been working on it for quite a while now. So we continue where we finished off last time right now, guys. But I do have quite a couple of plans I want to put into action today. First of all, last time as you recall, we do now have criminally insane inmate who does not have anywhere to go right now, to be fair. So our first goal, to be fair, is going to be building a completely new, criminally insane area. That will also allow us bring in more inmates, so that's good. Just want to check, so we can feed on all prisoners, which is good. Because honestly, this canteen's getting kind of full. Oh, is it just me or I kind of find it satisfying when your canteens are kind of full and it's just like not one big massive one? So that's why I think if we wanted to, we could just like squeeze another table in. I don't really think we need it right now. So yeah, kind of just need that, to be fair. So I think this lights need power. Honestly, I was kind of thinking of expanding these a bit more, to be fair, because as the prison expands, everything's gonna need to expand. So I was kind of thinking. I just wanted to measure the space like inside this quickly, because they'll say need to be. So this is a 5 by 9. I thought. Okay, so what's wrong with this place? Yeah, minimum. Oh, 6 by 6. That's why. Yeah, I was thinking we might bring them up to here, maybe. I think this works better, to be fair. So I think we're just gonna expand all the rooms out just a little more, to be fair. So we're just gonna bring them up to there. And in the meantime, I'm also thinking where exactly we want to build. So I've kind of got things planned out in my head. So up here we want to keep it staff. Up here we want to expand more of like this kind of normal prisoners. Down here I kind of want to think we could have a maximum security sector, protective custody. Or maybe like down here we could have criminally insane inmates. We've got a couple of prisoners in visitation. Yeah, because things are going to start getting bad for this guy as well. Privacy, drugs, sleep. Because we haven't even hired a psychiatrist yet, so I think our goal, to be honest, we can make him. We can make one padded cell, I think. Yeah, we'll just make this cell a padded cell, so that way he at least has a place to stay and doesn't get like too upset. But for now, we don't have any other facilities, and the prison really isn't designed to accommodate a criminally insane inmate. So I'm thinking where we want to place the criminally insane. So we definitely want to. I don't think we want it up here, because if we expand this, we don't have criminally insane inmates walking through around there. I think building it over there is like too far right now. So I think the best idea is to build a whole separate section down here, because we can still have access like via here. So we can build like a jail door there, and we can kind of build like a fenced off area maybe. So I think that's all we want to do. Thinking how we want to start laying it out first of all. So we could build it like so. Probably gonna be something similar to like I usually build the criminally insane inmates cells a little bigger, to be fair. I'm just gonna pause it so like they can start working that. Yeah, so we might need to do a shakedown later. Also, yeah, let's see what programs we can do as well. Let's use kitchen safety and hygiene. Okay, try to do the maximum. That way we can like maximize the amount of prisoners who can get hired. Behavioral therapy, we can do one of those. Wait, don't we have a psychologist? Or yeah, we do. Because we can leave it open because usually it'll fill up late, sooner or later. Drug treatment. Yeah, 4 prisoners. We kind of got a drug problem. Alcoholic group therapy. I don't know if we did put enough chairs here, to be fair. I do like the common room. And this guy, I bet, is probably going to try and get contraband from over the fence, so yeah. In the meantime though, let's start work on our little protective custody area. To be fair, I don't know if we want to like build a fence around it first, or we could like build a fence around it later, because if we do, that kind of like eats too much into the space up there, so. Because we can still expand the prison later on, I just don't feel like it's right to do that now, because then we get a massive amount of land that we won't even be using, so it's kind of a waste of money. We could build like a whole like separate section down here. Let's start work on cells. Let's build our cells like in line with the rest of the building, so like they'll come down here. A little bit further down, so like they're not interfering too much with the actual main prison. I think that's a decent size for a cell. That way we can still have pathways going up here. Yeah. Start building those down here actually as well. Yeah, honestly, once they build this, we can like, that'll be one cell, and then we can just clone that over and over again. So right now I'm gonna see if we can find that guy. Yeah, this guy's got the highest reputation as well. Because we couldn't put him in lockdown permanently right now. I don't think we actually have lockdown permanently. We can just put him there for his own safety right now. Like this one piece is literally holding us back. But okay, they finished this now. One worker is trapped inside. But yeah, I think we're just gonna have normal door. And let's just go to rooms. Because apparently I was saying like there's padded floor, but I guess that's only for like probably the PC version then. We can give them comfy beds, to be fair. We'll also give them a toilet. And we can also give them a bookshelf. Yeah, since these like cells are on the outside, I guess it wouldn't hurt to like place in a little window as well. I don't feel like bars is right though, so no glass or bars. Then again, it's padded cells, so if we want we can install it later. Prioritize that. Cool, that's done. So let's just demolish these walls here. These walls here. And these walls here. I think we wanted to build a library there because we've already got a successful mail room there. I don't know. I think it's still like, yeah, only 2 people can work there, so. We've got 3 desks in there, so maybe at some point we'll expand it. We can leave that side door open. But for now, let's just start placing more walls here so we can get back to work. And let's move these these doors forward a bit. I don't really like hiring too much workmen because when you hire like too many of them, like sometimes they get lazy. So like sometimes like they can like they'll literally like just teleport the stuff if there's not that many of them, but if there's enough of them, like they'll walk up and down the prison because there's just so many to do the task. Apart from that, 16 of our 36 inmates are there well treated, so that's good. This guy's not too bad. It's funny how his sleep is bad. He's literally confined to his cell all day. Or 4 a day, but yeah. So let's make this little chapel now. We haven't even finished clearing all the walls, but yeah. We can also start working on a workshop, and the shop, because as they make money, they're gonna want to spend that money. Okay, I'm struggling to access that, even though there's several doors there. I'm just gonna speed things up and hope they start getting things done, to be fair. I don't think we want to take in any more prisoners just yet right now. The prison's like still under well, it's always gonna be under construction. That's the basics of the game, but I mean like there's still quite a lot of stuff we're doing. So I think first let's just get some of this done. We've already got mail, so this is gonna be a library. Yeah, so I think we can have some shelves just like against the walls there. So actually have desks there, so we can kind of have a gap there. Actually we can, no, we'll keep the desk like that. Not that. It's like, yeah, I think this works well. And then like we just have our shelves on the opposite side like that. And there can be one more sorting desk just there. Also doing that, I think like we can also need to expand the laundry. To be fair, that's probably necessary as our prison expands, so we can like move our tables like either side there, to be fair. And I think we can move our laundry boards there. Let's just speed things up again. So like if we do that, I just want to try and arrange things a bit. Honestly, I don't think they're using all the laundry baskets right now, but I guess that makes sense. The prison isn't like that full. Okay, that's what's weird. So yeah, it's not coming up now. Okay. Things starting to come together. It's raining though. Business is alright. This guy's gonna... Because right now, I'll just do a shakedown later, to be fair. The thing is, like, it's weird because they always seem to want to get contraband, but then never actually do anything. I'm not really complaining, to be honest. Yeah, actually, whilst we're doing this, let's just change this flooring quickly. It's like, you don't have to just do that for the whole thing. We can install, like, electricity and other stuff later. This is working now, so we just fill that in. Now for logistics, yeah. Okay, I hear guards being deployed somewhere. But where are they? It's not there, it's not there. Here. Of course, our criminally insane inmate. Okay, and this guy as well. Okay, they damaged the camera, but nothing more, so that's good at least. Okay, looks like they're taking them here, so let's get to work. I think they should all survive. Oh, that's true, we're gonna need like a whole canteen. This is why I was kind of waiting, so like when we started building these cells, you know, we wouldn't really have to worry about too much other stuff. And that's the other thing, they're gonna clone this thing. This laundry basket. Okay, is a doctor gonna come treat this guy? Or yeah, I think one is. Okay, I don't really know how, because we want to get rid of this laundry basket. I don't know if I'm gonna have to make a complete copy of the room quickly, just so, like we don't clone a bunch of unnecessary laundry baskets. So that's kind of annoying, to be fair. Plus, every second we wait now, the second this guy's just gonna get crazier and crazier. He's already injured. His name's flashing. Let me just open the door for this guy. Hasn't even got power, to be fair. So actually, now that I think about it, let's just dezone this. So that way they take him to this other... oh wait. Oh great. I need to check how many... So we've got like at least 2 criminally insane inmates now. And we haven't even accepted any. So we've got 2 of them. Okay, let's just make this cell as well padded. That way they're at least in a part of the prison with actual power and electricity. And maybe just maybe someone will actually like decide to take this, because I haven't got an option to dismantle this. Okay, so exact same design, to be fair. And then a bookshelf there. Okay, just hoping that they don't bring them down. Yeah, right now this is looking pretty good. So let's just build some like paving stone going around here. And yeah. Let's just make this concrete floor. It is annoying how it always makes it under the doors like concrete tiles, but yeah. At some point whilst we're here, let's also try and get chairs, I think we want. For like people working in like the mail room and stuff. Okay, where is the bookshelf? Other than that, things seem to be going okay. This guy's a little stressed, to be fair. To be honest, in I was about to say, yeah, the PS4 version of Prison Architect, there are no such thing as like orderlies. Like I know, like I think some people were wondering about that. So like the normal guards just deal with the inmates. It's funny because like the whole reason orderlies like exist in the PC version is so because guards may like injure the criminally insane inmates, but they'll literally beat them unconscious just like they do regular inmates. So I think that's everything we want in our cell. I don't know, it just looks kind of empty now that I'm looking at it, but yeah, we just want to clone this a bunch of times to be fair. So that's 3, 4, 5. Don't know, like, because we want to leave some space, so let's make it 6. And then, like, we want a full gap in the middle. It's the same thing on the opposite side. And some structure in the middle. I think we're going to mostly use brick in our prison. Maybe if we're building maximum security, we could try and make it concrete, you know, just give it that little appearance. Okay, and then we can just have doors there and there. In the meantime, we can also start like filling in some of these areas as well. So stone. Obviously, we didn't make this area wide enough, so for like having the proper stone. So just put it there actually, and then get rid of this down here. Because we also need to build classrooms at some point. To be fair, that might be for another episode, but we'll see. Okay, yeah, things are getting bad for these guys. Yeah, we need to work. To be honest, the thing is, I don't really think they really need anything much different. They should be able to use the rest of the prisons normally. I think I'm gonna like, yeah, I'm gonna like, the way to cancel their punishment is there. Like, because normally, like, if you have permanent punishment, you can turn that on and turn it off, and that cancels the punishment. I just actually gave this guy an extra 36 hours in there, so. Go to research. Let's start on permanent punishments. Let's also hire a lawyer because we kind of need him for that. Okay, whilst we're at it, let's also bring in some new inmates. We'll bring in another 6. That will be $6,000. So I think that should be alright for us right now. Because if we look at the power supply up here, it looks alright, but we might be able to fit. Let's see how our utilities room will just like quickly fit in here. Because then we could just have it like somewhere around here, to be fair. Because it might just fit better, because to be fair, like as we expand, we'll probably have another kitchen somewhere up here, because this canteen is not going to last very long for our inmates. To be fair, we could just build a power generator, to be fair. And then like, I don't know, if you connect more toilets to like or like anything that uses water over time to a water system, does it end up using more electricity or something? I don't really know, to be fair, but I think like if we just place the power generator there, we can just build some fencing around that as well. Just some fencing around that, to be fair, keep it nice and safe. Just running the jail doing that. Just start running some power from there to the new psych ward. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like the prisoners will still be able to get all the other stuff like laundry. But yeah, for now, like this is just like. Yeah, I just saw something. What's this? I think it's like just when like they get really upset. This guy has low reputations actually. Criminally insane, outbreaks, sickness. And where are our guards? Okay, do we have guard? Yeah, we have guard deployments. I'm gonna deploy at least 1 guard to each cell block. Also at it, let's also call over a bunch of guards from here to deal with this guy. Like they literally just beat them like they do normal inmates, to be fair. Because like I know orderlies like they use like sedatives like detain them. To be fair, we probably could install another water generator here. The thing is, I don't think it might just be cheaper, and I just called those guards over by accident. But yeah, just use these normal pipes, to be fair. These guys are kind of close to the fence, and I think psych ward inmates, I think they still have the same desire to escape. The thing is, I don't think they get parole or anything, so like, once you have cycled inmates, I don't think they actually leave, to be fair. Which makes sense, unless like, I guess they lose the psych ward reputation. I keep saying psych ward reputation, I mean the criminally insane reputation. So we can make this a packed cell again. Okay, let's go out that. We'll let them finish up that. And then over here, because once we get that, we might want to start work on. Let's put in some capacitors. I think that should be enough now. Let's also connect this thing up like using paving stone. Okay, we'll make this part dirt, I think. Yeah, that's cool. And then, yeah, things starting to come together now. It's pretty peaceful, to be fair. One of the other things we want to do is bring in maximum security inmates, because not only do they bring in more money, they also make it kind of more interesting, if I'm being honest. We still have that one gang member, to be fair, and the only thing he's claimed is his own cell, so fair enough. Okay, this place now has power, to be fair, so yeah. I think we're okay. To be honest, we might actually clone a laundry thing, but I think that's okay. Does it clone the pipes and stuff? Because I don't really want that. Yeah, it clones the laundry basket, but to be fair, it probably costs like $30. Like, we just clone that bottom half and then this top half. And we get a whole cycle sub-rock. And to be fair, let's do 3 of those, to be fair. I think that should be enough, and then we can expand it if necessary later on. Honestly, guys, this is coming along quite nicely. Okay, now we kind of know where that's going to be. Well, I mean, like, we know where that's going to be. But they still would want to yard or anything, because, like, we can, like, make it so, like, they can only go to a specific yard. I don't think we want it down here, because then they could just easily get contraband thrown over. So honestly, we'll want to build a fence going around it at some point, but for now, probably want to build them a little small canteen. I don't know what's going to be up here. We might just have like a little pathway, maybe like a little, because we could build them like a little holding cell. But with all these cells, I think we should be alright for the amount of like inmates we're taking in. So let's see, where do we want to build this exactly? Because we could just clone this like other, so I think there's 6 new sites, that's 12, 36 inmates, so yeah, to be fair, this canteen could accommodate them, so let's see if we can just clone this, to be fair. I like this design, and unlike the other one, because this canteen over time will definitely get too small for them all. This one we can just clone it like that and place it right back here. Thing is, we'll just make it a 6-block gap actually. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just make sure I measured that right actually. Yeah, 6. And then like we just need this little bit at the bottom. Honestly, the cloning, like, I think it's pretty useful, to be fair. Cause like, it's like, I'm not cloning like something else, I'm cloning like my own idea. I'm also gonna hire some more workmen actually. Got 10, so we could hire 15 maybe. Okay, that brought us to the negative actually. Let's just bring this up to 8. It's just starting to come along quite nicely, to be fair. Okay, while still building that, let's just start. So we're gonna need psychiatrist office as well. In the meantime, let's just work on a yard for them, because they're gonna need that at least. Like, they're still like crazy, but I think they'll still want that. But just so we get an idea of where everything's gonna be, let's start laying down pathways. Honestly, it's just like good because it kind of gives you an idea like where buildings are gonna be, where prisoners are gonna walk. So, because I'm pretty sure psych ward inmates they can't actually get like jobs in the prison. So, yeah, they don't really do much, but like I guess like they'll do everything normal prisoners do except work. And I think they go to like some programs, but it might just be like they just go to the psychiatrist ones. To be fair, which would make a lot of sense. Because like I think that one just helps like to keep them calm, to be fair, which is useful. We just can make sure everything's connected up. That'll be nice and good. Yeah, because we should probably on pause. I feel like it's all something that happens like when I'm not looking, you know, like when I'm doing something like this, just connecting everything up. Because once we get this completed, we should be able to accept a lot more psych ward inmates. Because right now, oh yeah, we can take them in now, I guess. Because once it gets night as well, that reminds me, we probably, let's hire some more guards actually. 44 inmates, let's bring it up to 30 guards. Okay, 34 guards, yeah, that should be enough now. See, we got any more gang members or... No, because I bet you once we start getting maximum security and we're going to start getting tons of them. Speaking of that, I just noticed we should probably put metal detectors outside the kitchen, to be fair. That way, like, because we can't make the kitchen a no-go zone, because, like, we have stuff going on there, like, programs. And, like, we should probably put one as well in front of the infirmary. Because, to be fair, that's, like, the places where you can get most contraband. Because soon, like, we can get perimeter fence, and we'll try and keep inmates away from, like, the actual edges. I can't tell if these guys are looking for contraband in like the equipment that's being brought in, or if they're just trying to use the toilets for some reason. And he's just doing, oh, he's working, okay. Very good. Speaking of programs, whilst we're at it, we can also do spiritual guidance, death therapy, and psychiatric consultations, what it's called, so. To be fair, we could just have a yard. I kind of have an idea, like we could just have the yard out here. I'm not too worried, I like to say, of them like just like taking a bunch of stuff from like out here. I kind of want to make it all grass, but the thing is I know it's going to take the workers ages to do, so we'll just do it now. And we can start putting our objects over it. It's funny how the yard literally needs nothing. Like that could just be our yard, some dirt and nothing else. Like they just wander around amongst themselves. So we can have that yard time right now for these guys. Okay, looks like more inmates will get into fights, but you know, stuff happens. That's looking good. I think security was a good investment, like CCTV. I think if we go to surveillance or something, we can do it later, you can actually see like how much the security cameras can actually see. Let's also start getting power like along here as well, I just remembered. So that connects up like that. And that. And let's also start getting water connected up as well. Yeah, stuff in the kitchen's also gonna need water, so we might as well just like draw a big pipe from there down here and to our two sinks. Also gonna need it for like the showers and toilets further down. And this place is also gonna need power, so sorry about that. So yeah, I think it's good we built a whole nother generator. Yeah, sorry about that. Wait. Oh, yeah, I was just saying like we should fill out capacitors, but oh my gosh, we just had a fight. And the snitch is dead. Our first death, guys. Honestly, I didn't even notice. He must have been part of the new badge. Because I was thinking about it. I didn't say it earlier. But like with the amount of like minimum security we brought in, it's a good lucky we didn't get snitch. And the funny thing is, it's literally a medium security. Okay, it's kind of good. Do you know the reason? Okay, I'm gonna do. Hang up. So let's turn into cells whilst our guards clear this up. Okay, here's a snitch, and I saw a deadly guy, so it looks like these guys will probably walk. I also noticed as well, you know, like these guys are maximum security, so I don't know if they are automatically upgraded, but yeah. Because whilst we're doing this, we might as well go to this. So let's make this side minimum security. Or let's just make this all medium. Then we have maximum and minimum over here. That way we can kind of keep them separated. But our first death, guys. And he's just well, he's a skilled fighter, but unfortunately not skilled enough to defend himself. Okay, I think they're in lockdown anyway, so let's also do a shakedown. Speed things up whilst we're getting everything built. Whilst we're doing that, let's also start laying out the wall. So we've got yards. We also probably want to build common rooms because they'll use everything. Because we kind of want to keep them separate in a way, because they're more like some of them, like they'll literally get reputations. I'm talking about the criminally insane. They'll literally get reputations of being weak. So like prisoners could probably like, especially if the ones with deadly, probably just kill them really easily. So if we just connect this up, so we also probably want to build like a fence, maybe. We could just connect this to here, so like we just have a fence running along here, I guess, maybe. Trying to think the best place to put like the fence in there, because like we need access to this whole area, so fencing could just go like this, and then we go from this to here, I guess. Just to help like separate the different prisoners. Just gonna fill this whole area. Actually, I think we're good for the capacitors right now. I thought we might need more, but make sure all the stuff in here is gonna get power once it's built. We also really need. One of the bad things about building is like just the amount of workmen that need guards to constantly come back to unlock the doors. And then I don't really like, because you can like just hit circle and open the door for them, but then there's a risk to like cancel the job, which is kind of annoying. Just make sure all the stuff's connected up. Okay, that's good. So we've had one escape, one death. And of course, guards are patrolling the empty yard. Okay, once they're doing that, let's just start filling it up with. So we're going to want weight benches, punching bags to give our criminally insane something they can actually punch instead of our staff members. Phone booths, so like they don't get bored, I guess. Probably build a fence on the outside around here. So if we do it like that, that looks good. Some benches, like they can sit and talk with each other about all the bad things they've done. You know, so I was also thinking we could also bring in like those megaphone things, like that help to suppress them. But that'll probably be for like our normal security, because when these guys get suppressed or like upset, they just start to get upset and fight, so it really doesn't help. What else can we bring in? Put like radios and TVs on either ends, so like they can watch those whilst out in the yard. It's funny because I bet you like weak criminally insane inmates will probably still be able to use stuff like the tie apparatus and all this. We just put some of these in. Gym mats. Things I think they can also use prayer mats outside as well, so just also try that. At this point they're getting a much better yard than our regular inmates, so even though they probably cost us a lot more to like help with. Yeah, the PA system, I think we definitely need one in our canteen. The thing is, they just look weird in our canteen, so I think they're more of an outdoor object, to be fair, so you can put them outside like every cell block like that. Yeah, this guard's probably like kind of scared, you know. He's just got like a cell block with a bunch of ruthless killers complaining about freedom in prison. To be fair, we can just put like a door here. That way they can still like get access. We can just fill in the rest of it with grass. I think we can just fill this in with stone, I guess. Okay, I'm just gonna pause because I heard noise, but I'm just gonna finish laying this in first. I was thinking we weren't going to need armed guards soon enough, but honestly, if these are prisoners now, we're definitely going to need it once we start actually bringing in armed guards, maximum security. And once we get to classrooms, we also want to start bringing in tasers, to be fair. The good thing is, okay, threat level's going down now. Still connecting all this up, but yeah. We also probably want to build a wall here, so like it's just not like easy access. You know, janitors seem to love it. Because once you get some automatic doors in, that can also be done. Okay, those all have power now. We can wire up those a little later. It's raining now, so yeah. And of course, we've already got inmates coming down here to use their stuff. I think that should be like, because it doesn't really need to go all the way around. And this will just go along here. And then like, we'll probably have buildings, so probably build, that was an accident. And the fencing just needs to actually go up to here, I'm pretty sure. Because once we zone this whole area off, like we can just make it so only psych ward inmates can use it. Or criminally insane. I mean, I don't know why I keep calling them psych ward. That's just the name of the DLC that brings them. So why do these guys keep complaining about like freedom in prison? They're here for a reason. They only have themselves to blame, to be honest. Once again, we're getting notifications about high levels of contraband, but it's probably better than it just like staying in the system, you know, so I think that's big enough for one room. That can be a chapel right there. I feel like we're almost being too luxurious with our prisoners, you know. Insane. To be fair, they are best like when they're happy, I guess. And then we can make this staff only, because criminally insane don't work in staff areas, or work at all actually. Since it's around lunch now, let's bring in another 20 of these guys. So then we should have everything sorted. So they've got that. Probably gonna want their own shower rooms actually, so to be fair, actually we might just make this like a shower room. So that way it's kinda close to their cell block. Actually, we actually probably want to build toilets and stuff. Speaking of that, we need to build toilets and stuff around our main prison anyway. Okay, we also need to connect a bunch of megaphones to power. Kinda hoping like they'd be close enough, but you know. That's good. Let's also like draw some power cables from there across here. Okay, so I just want to see, like, if we were to make this a shower, how would it turn out? Because it would definitely be a big one, but then we'll make this a shower and we'll just build the... Like, there's our spiritual leader. And we'll just build the chapel next door to it, so that way it's just, like, closer to their actual cell block to make it easier for them. We give them hot showers. It's 120. It's 100 more to be fair. So if we want to, maybe we'll do it in the future, but not now. To be fair, we're already giving them like a massive shower room, so this is just kind of so like it fits in with the rest of the prison. And we're just gonna need drains. So I think we want to make that. Yeah, that should be big enough for our chapel. So yeah, to be honest, whilst this upper space will be like stuff, we also have like a common room here. Whilst also doing this, we can actually, we're in the red zone actually. So we definitely need to expand, so what's wrong with these cells? Okay, this guy got a love letter. It's nice to see us all getting some romance whilst in prison. Okay. Let's just wire these up to, I think, one of these here. This one doesn't have much, so you can just wire these all up to it. We'll do another shakedown tonight, because I think the chief's always going to say that. I think like he just really wants us to prevent like contraband coming in, but most of it comes in from over the wall, which I think's actually getting decreased. If we go to contraband, see most of it, yeah, a lot of it's coming in from over the wall. Like a lot of it's also being smuggled in via the prison, but that's a good thing. Like when you find it, because there's no way of stopping prisoners from bringing like contraband into the prison. Okay, let's just connect the water now. Yeah, they've got a big communal shower area. I don't think it's really worth it trying to build that into their cells, so. And then this is going to be a chapel. You can have an altar here, and some like pews here. It's funny how like the chapel's like probably one of the smallest things in like we're building for them, like when everything's oversized. We'll give them the same flooring we gave the other guys. Classic old wood. Okay, to be fair, that's slightly out of line with this, to be fair, so. To be fair, it doesn't really matter too much, honestly. Because I was thinking along here, we just want to build a bunch of psychiatric not hospitals, offices. Hey, this guy had a drill or something. Okay. Because I think the only thing is like, so once we make an area, like, the thing is we need to close this off, so. Right now there's no real risk of them doing anything much, like if they go mingle with the other prisoners, but yeah. Because overcast just makes everything seem really gloomy, to be honest, you know. Let's start filling all this in. Because I probably shouldn't be focusing on the stone too much, you know. Like we've literally got our new inmates coming in any second. So we're gonna fill in all like these gaps we have. That guy looks like he's in a hyperactive inmate, to be fair. Yeah, hyperactive. He was just moving around like really fast. Not sure, because I think in the PC version they might have padded solitary cells, but for now we haven't got too many, so we can they can use the normal cells, to be fair. Yeah, I think it's good we put beds in solitary, because they're smaller and like the solitary in its own should be enough to like teach them a lesson. We'll connect some power here, because for some reason that one didn't get placed down. And in the meantime, let's place down some offices. I think the thing is like they can still use normal offices, psychiatrists. I don't know if I'm going to say that for a second. It's funny how the comfy offices just looks like as a sofa. That's literally it. It's also slightly bigger, so Let's see what we've got. Let's build like one, and then we can just clone it and build a hallway. I think that should be big enough. These prisoners will be coming in tomorrow morning, so this will probably want to build them some common rooms, but I want to get this office done so everything lines up, and then we can start work on protective custody and Supermax. I just realized that now we will probably also want to have a Supermax. Yes, we can do this actually. Because I was just thinking if we build like a one wall in the middle, it's not going to be in line, and that's going to annoy me. But then we can just go ahead and build something like this. There's trouble once again. It's not there. It's snowing now, so it's a little better. This guy. The thing is, I feel like criminally insane, they're not even that bad, to be fair. Like they'll break a lot of stuff, but they usually surrender quite quickly. Let's also get guards deployed to each one of these cell blocks as well. Let's fill that in with grass, more grass, some more grass along here. So yeah, I think this looks pretty good. So we just put stone around the edges here. So this way, like, both areas are separated, like they can see each other through the fence if they care about that. But like, they can't really interact with each other, so I think that's more or less for their own safety. Okay, this area's been built. Honestly, I think we'll just give them normal doors, to be fair, and then like, actually, I didn't even check the minimum size for an office, to be fair. Hopefully it's right enough. Actually, it's the right size. Because we just want a desk. I think they also need like a wide sofa when they're doing the meeting, so gonna have that in that corner. And have their filing cabinet against the wall there. We even put like a little, just trying to look. If I can do, yeah, we can have a little bookshelf in the corner as well. And classic me, we're going to give the offices wooden flooring. Okay, then we can just clone this on each side because we're gonna bring in a lot. Prisoners are gonna be here in 5 hours. Looks like we're gonna have like 4 wide corridors going down the middle. Okay, prisoners are gonna be here in 3 hours, so psych ones. Hoping everything goes smooth, because now like we've been, I wouldn't say struggling with a few, but I wouldn't say it's easy on its own. Only minus $12, so that's okay. Because next, we're going to probably want to start expanding this. Because right now, it's canteen. Because I know once we get a lot of prisoners, we're going to need a lot of food. I definitely want to build a separate section for Supermax. I think we did research armory, so let me check. Yeah, it's available, so maybe we'll build that up here at some point. Because once we get to Supermax, or like maximum, yeah. Yeah, I really need them to bring all the stuff in so that way I can just start cloning it. Luckily everyone's asleep. Do we do a shakedown or? Yeah, we should do a shakedown. There's a bunch of stuff there. We can also start like running power cables along here. The thing is, like, the chief always like warns, which I kind of find annoying about the contraband, but just because we're finding it, like, because he doesn't warn you like when it's not being found, I guess, which makes sense. But it's just like, it's better to find it, you know. Also recycling in this prison, so like we're thinking of the environment. So if we do that, and we also do that, Then go to objects. We can just put some extra shower heads in here. That way we don't need to install any extras. Okay, everyone's going to shower actually now. Okay, so make all the stuff and insane security later. Okay, for some reason we're literally just waiting on this the desk. Okay, I think like it got disrupted by the search or something. Okay, let's just... Okay, I'm gonna cancel this and try to place the desk down again. Because we really just need this so we can start cloning. Because I just wanted to make it so we can make it in line with like, we'll build common rooms down there. And I don't think they really need anything else. Yeah, they can't really make money. And I think they'll still get letters delivered by guards who will go in there, so... Hey, we got a bunch of prisoner intake now. Okay, yeah, they finally bring in this office or thing. Okay, right now every inmate's using this thing. That's because we can't like zone it off just yet. So I'd even check like how many of these offices would fit actually now that I think about it. I think this guy's gonna... Yeah, this guy's finally bringing our office desk. Okay, something just happened here. That's the thing, like, these guys break one thing, like, they just have random outbursts. Yeah, outbreaks. Okay, who's ever bringing that desk, please hurry. It's taken you almost an entire, like, well, several hours to just install this one desk. Okay, now that that's done, I just noticed the floor rig. Okay, just waiting for someone to do that. Okay, someone's finally done that. Okay, so now all we want to do is clone, and then we can finally close this section off so we only get 100% insane security. Oh my gosh, what happened up here? I'm gonna hire one guard quickly. To be fair, we probably should hire more. And then we'll hire two more later. These guys seem to go on a pretty bloody fight. Yeah, there's like a little space left up here, to be fair. I hear more alarms, but let's just pause quickly. So I don't know if we can like make that like cleaning cupboards, because prisoners who do clean don't even need access to the clean. I think it needs to be accessible, but they won't actually go there. So yeah. Or actually, we can just delete this little top bit here, and then like this will just like turn into more green space for like the other inmates. Just with a normal wall along here. To be honest, maybe we'd like to save like, because honestly we might want to build more infirmaries and stuff. I don't really think we need those morgue, well, a separate morgue right now. So we might just leave that. But we can build another infirmary, because these guys, some of them will be prone to injuries, as well as some of them just causing each other injuries. So let's build them a room like that. So and we can finally just build a fence along here. Could make it a hedge actually, just to give them a more common effect. Honestly, does this look weird, like it's just a corner here? Because I'm pretty sure the fence was meant to go, like these were meant to be against the fence, but you know. Honestly, it's amazing how like this section down here seems to be taking up more like than this cell block, just because we're doing that extra luxury for them. Yes, let's look at our prisoners actually. Worst offenders compared to highest reputation. Let's look at this guy. It's legendary. Let's move it because anyone like that, they're gonna be maximum security. And to be fair, when they're in cell blocks, let's get 2 guards deployed there. Just like they're in pairs at least. To be fair, like we could either separate this into 2 separate common rooms. I don't think there's any other reason we would want to. Is that equal or 7? 7. Oh yeah, that is equal. You can just have 2 like normal common rooms. It's funny how nothing else has to be padded in the prison, you know. It kind of makes more sense. But I think like padded holding cells, you can even get padded flooring, which is kind of nice in the PC version. And now that that's done, let's now make everything here insane security. That way we can finally stop getting like prisoners just walking, like random inmates walking around here. Yeah, like they have no reason to walk. The thing is, when I was doing insane security, like it just kind of looks blank to me, so I think everyone's left now. And this guy decided he was gonna destroy prayer mats. I always think that they gave up so quickly as well. Okay, this little shower room done. Common rooms. We can build them a pool table in the middle of each one. TV in one corner. Radio in another. Painting on the wall. Sofas on either side. I could just do the same on the other quickly as well. To make it complete, you could just have like a normal sofa against here as well. Nothing too fancy, but it does look pretty comfortable to be fair. And you know, of course, you can already guess the floor I'm going to put there. Wood. I think that looks good. We'll put in like pathways and stuff a little later. Just need to focus on this right now. Okay, why is this guy here? It's just quick. Okay, let's go to security sectors. Making it insane security only, but just punish this guy with 6 hours of lockdown, so he just leaves. Okay, bring in the filing cabinet. Okay, now I think what we're going to hire is these guys, psychiatrists. 1, 2. Don't tell me he's he gonna go up here or? Oh no, he just went to the office that's still being instructed, but okay. I think we filled all the offices, so that's 3 right now. Also doing that, let's just get psychiatric consultation. And let's just see how many inmates actually doing this. Okay, kitchen safety and hygiene. We can get rid of it's probably because most prisons have done it. Okay, let's see if we I don't know if more than one guy can do multiple things, but they seem to be able to, so I just built a bunch of their offices because we thought like they need them a lot more. But to be fair, like other staff like can just work there. To be fair, this is more of a danger zone should any of these guys decide, you know, to just turn violent one day. Because all that's protecting them is one jail door, but yeah. To be fair, actually, we can have a guard deployed like to the middle areas, like they'll just like deploy, like go any place there's danger. Sorry guys, I was just saying like we should move these against the wall, to be fair. There's no point of having like a gap behind them. And then like we just do a little power here. Okay. I don't really know what I was expecting when I was building the psych ward, but I think this came along quite nicely, to be fair. Let's see our total psych ward inmates now. Maximum security. Okay, let me just scroll past everything. 24 of these guys. And our capacity is 36, so I think we'll leave it for now, to be fair. Okay, so the common room's almost done. That's almost done. Yeah, so they've already got like these running walls, everything secure down here. I think they'll just use visitation up here and we'll turn this into like green space later on. So I think next episode we probably want to work on Supermax, protective custody after we saw our first death today. Definitely get an armory and some more security, but I think that worked out pretty good. Okay, we've got a little incident going on over here. We've got Crazy Man now, just fighting, that's under control. But yeah, next episode we'll do all that stuff. I'll fill in a couple of stuff behind the scenes, but yeah, if you guys did enjoy, please do like and subscribe, it helps out a ton. Any ideas or things that you want me to improve on or try, comment them down below and I promise I'll read every single one. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you have a wonderful day and I'll see you in the next episode. See you later.